everybody. This is a Lamley showcase. Outdoors once again. I am in the beautiful state of Arizona, down in southern Arizona outside of Tucson. I'm at, I wish I knew how to pronounce it, and I should know how to pronounce it considering my wife is from Tucson. Pinal Air Park. It is north of Tucson, north of Marana, Arizona. It is literally a parking lot for airplanes, and there's a ton of them here. This airplane over here has probably been parked there forever. There's some airplanes behind. You can see some are functioning. They're just parked because COVID right now means that there's not as much use for airplanes as there normally is, so they're parked out here in the desert. And then just to my left, there's just airplane pieces. It is a graveyard, a boneyard. You call it whatever you call it. It is kind of a cool thing. I'm just totally geeking out. I got the kid thing going because it's just kind of a trip to see all these broken airplanes. But we're gonna go from one travel thing, the airplane, a very good travel apparatus, to another fantastic travel apparatus, the wagons. In this case, fast wagons. I cannot wait to be showcasing this set from Car Culture, Hot Wheels Car Culture. It is fast wagons, maybe the culmination, at least for me, of Hot Wheels Car Culture when they're going full wagon. We've got one new casting. We have two that have gone premium that have not been premium before, and we're just gonna walk right through them. I just cannot wait to look at these cars, and I love this background right here too of these dead airplanes. It just doesn't make any sense together, but who cares, right? I'm on location and I love it. So we're gonna start, actually I have these out of order, so we'll try and go in order in this case. And you're gonna hear maybe, let's see, helicopters. You might hear some airplanes. If you hear a rumble, I can hear it. This looks like they're just ripping some plane apart somewhere somehow. So we start with the 69 Nissan Skyline van wagon here in the US, called van in Japan. It started in Car Culture, right, in that cargo carriers. Then we saw it in Team Transport. Then we saw it in Pop Culture. Don't even remember what the theme was, maybe X-Men. And then we've seen it as a mail-in. So this is the 5th version of the Nissan Skyline van. And obviously here's the artwork. Julian's artwork is fantastic. This one is in kind of this red, white, and blue Japanese stylings. We've seen this on the 620 pickup. The writing on the door, I think, is Hot Wheels in Japanese. And then you can see all the other stuff. You know, this casting, Junimai, is one of his final castings before he left. It is, to me, this one put the 510 wagon, which is, happily I have to say, not in this set. We've seen, you know, the Datsun wagon has been used a ton, and I don't mind it being used some more, but I think being omitted from this set is probably a good idea because we've seen it in so many other places. But this one's sitting low with the small 4 spokes. It's just a fantastic model. I think I'd prefer this one maybe plain like the others on this set, but I'll take it in this deco as well. And it just, you know, with the Advan and all the others, I think this one is pretty darn cool. That is the Skyline van. Next one, really glad, I mean, come on, American wagons, we gotta have one. This is the 64 Chevy Nova panel. There is your art from Julian. By the way, this is showing up now, and Mattel did send these to me, but I've heard that these are showing up in Targets right now. Hey, I'm popping in here, and it's a bit windy, so I hope I sound okay, but I mentioned Mattel sent me this case. This actually came from our friends at Wheel Collectors and A&J Toys, and the reason they sent me a case with 2 sets is so that I could give one away. Details will come at the end. It's basically leave a comment down below, as it typically is. Sorry for how windy it is, but it ain't dying down. I'd waited for it to calm down, but it didn't. And I'm sure we'll be in Walmart's very, very soon. There's the set right there. But this is the Chevy Nova panel. I don't know if we've seen this one. It hasn't been in Car Culture. This one might have been designed by Abe Lugo, who is now over at Matchbox. And we saw it in the basic range. It's been a super treasure hunt with the back windows. But as the panel van, I think it's only been in Pop Culture, if I remember correctly. And so this one getting its straight up treatment, I think, this one's going to be the underrated model in this set, I think. It's beautiful in this color, in this blue color. Love it with the chrome steelies. Like everything about this, you know, like we're gonna be, you know, there's a lot of Euro in this set. We have the one Japanese, but we needed an American car, an American wagon, and there's a lot of American wagons that Hot Wheels can do, and they've done some Chevelle and some others, but it's going to be time to even have more. And this one is a great start. Obviously, we've seen it before, but now we've seen it in car culture, and I think it looks fantastic. All right, new casting alert. Volvo P20 220 Amazon wagon. Okay, this thing is tremendous. I'm just going to let you center in on the artwork from Julian for a while, and then we will get to the model. This thing is just, I mean, what another great choice from the Hot Wheels team to do. And yeah, we have two Volvo wagons in here, but Volvo has been so underrepresented, if ever represented at all from Hot Wheels. So getting this, you know, where Matchbox has probably been more of the wagon brand, Hot Wheels is catching up, and this is a great one. A little bit lowered, I kind of like it. I think the look works here. You've got the window trim done. You've got all of the treatment here that it needs. I actually like the gray in the grille. I like the gray with the wheels. I think it fits this era. I'm gonna put these down because here comes the wind. I just think it looks awesome. In green, I'm sure we're gonna see this casting again in the future, but for now, I think where it's debuting in Fast Wagons is fantastic. Now, they typically will take the new casting and make it the last model in car culture. So I'm assuming the thinking here is this is number 3 of 5, and the Volvo and the Audi, because they go into the die-cast chassis, and maybe they were built specifically for premium now, maybe there are some other changes here. These get the 4 and the 5 spot. But I would have put the Amazon wagon last, but technicalities, because ultimately these are all opened up, and that's how they're gonna sit in my display. All right, I'm putting the Audi down because the wind has picked up, but we're gonna go to the Volvo 850 Estate, second Volvo wagon. And again, one that I think they had to put in here. We saw, this was Rio's casting, right, for basic. And we've seen, I think we have a yellow version, a plain yellow version in basic, but we also get it in car culture, and I love the color choice here, going with more of the faded yellow on this one. So there's Julian's art. And here is the casting. 5-spoke wheels, which look fantastic on this. Gives it a bit of a modern tinge to it. Hey, and look at that. I'm breaking away here because Julian has put cactus in the background here. And I am near a bunch of cactus, although you can't really see it where I am. But I'm in the land of the saguaro down in Tucson. So there's your, that definitely fits here in this set. So, and in this showcase, man, that is awesome. Awesome. Love it in yellow. Love that it's premium. Obviously, it means we're going to see it again in premium later, but it's a casting that I'll be a completist on, and I think that is fantastic. Let's finish off with, I don't know, do I have to pick this one as the top one of the set? I think I do, because it just looks so cool. It's a 2017 Audi RS6 Avant. This debuted in one of the rare models to debut in the basic range as a super treasure hunt. But it did, and it looked cool. But it had the Aero style reel riders on it, and it had a great color in that kind of maroon spectre flame. But this is proper, mainly because of the wheels. So there's the art, city background on this one. Sorry, the wind is picking up again. Julian, you just killed it on this. And here is the model. The 10 spokes are perfect for this. I mean, when you look at the artwork and then you compare it to the model, and they look just about the same. The gray, the gunmetal gray with the dark wheels. This has to be, I mean, yes, it's the best one. Now that I'm looking at it, it has to be one of the best ones that they've ever done. From a wagon perspective, the fact that it's a modern car, Hot Wheels tends to go with car culture. You don't see as many like current cars, but that this one has been done in such a clean, precise, very modern way. I just love it. I just love it. I think this is one of the best car culture models. I'll do another ranking of like my top 10 car culture one of these days, and this one is going to sit up there. The red pig though that's coming, that's going to be up there too. I don't know why I just deviated, but I did. But this one is tremendous, and there you go. What a set! And why not give away a set? I have an extra set. So this set in the box is going to go to one of you. You got to comment down below. You got to tell me which of these models is your favorite. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just got to be one of these 5. And then I am going to draw a winner on the Lamley live channel. There's a link down in the comments. You got to subscribe so you know when I'm going to do the drawing, and I will pick a winner. Of those comments, we'll draw a winner here in about a week, and whoever wins, I'm going to send you a set of these, and it is totally worth it. It can be anywhere in the world. So if you want a set, make a comment down below, and we'll pick a winner in about a week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.